Good morning, student of class 4. How are you? I hope you all are fine. So, student, let recapitulate what we have done in our previous video. In our previous video, student, we are solving book exercises of chapter number 11. We are solving book exercises of chapter number 11. Question number A, tick the correct answer. MCQ question. It means one question is given and for that question you have given 4 options and you have to choose the right answer. So this we have completed. After that, fill in the blanks. Question number B, fill in the blanks. This question also we have completed. And then question number 3, complete the chart. This question also we have completed in our book exercises. Then question number D, name the following. This question also we have completed in our book exercises. Now student, all of you open page number 70. And at the time student, when you are watching the video, please take out your book, open page number 70 and note down the answer in your book only, because we have to write book exercises in the book and question answer and diagram of the chapter we will complete it in our classwork copy. So date is for chapter 11. Now see student, question number E. Question number E. Write R for renewable resources and N for non-renewable resources. Okay, for renewable resources we have to write R, and for non-renewable resources we have to write N. Okay, see some of the resources in the beginning of the chapter I explained you that natural resources. When I start teaching you about natural resources and I have discussed and explained all type of natural resources present in our planet. So, and after discussing natural resources, I explained you that student, natural resources are also divided into 2 parts. Natural resources are also divided in 2 parts. That is renewable resources and non-renewable resources. So what are renewable resources? Are those resources whose tasks are not going to completely finished. They are not completely finished. Or non-renewable resources are those resources once upon a time will come when their stock will be completely finished and they cannot be replaced immediately. इनके स्टॉक्स क्या है नॉन रिन्यूएबल रिसोर्सेज के, अगर इनके स्टॉक कंप्लीटली फिनिश हो गए बेटा तो ये तुरंत इमीडिएटली नए स्टॉक नहीं बन सकते, क्योंकि नॉन रिन्यूएबल रिसोर्सेज, दीज रिसोर्सेज आर फॉर्म एंड इट टेक मिलियंस ऑफ ईयर. जो नॉन रिन्यूएबल रिसोर्सेज है इनको मिलियंस ऑफ ईयर्स लग गए बनने में. इज इट क्लियर? सो वंस दे आर कंप्लीट देन their stocks are not made immediately. तुरंत से नहीं बन सकते इनके स्टॉक. Is it clear? So let one by one start discussing. The first is given sun. So student, sun is a renewable resource or non-renewable resource? Sun is a renewable resource. So I write R in front of the sun. Okay. Sun is what? Sun is the renewable resource. And that is, it means this resource cannot be completely finished. and full explanation what is the reason for that I have already given you in the chapter. Second is the cloud. So clouds are also formed. How the clouds are formed? They are formed from water. Clouds are formed from water. Okay. So clouds is also a renewable resource. So I write R. Is it clear? After that, lid. Lid. So in this it is talking about the pencil lid. So what is a pencil lid? It is a graphite. It is graphite. कार्बन कंपाउंड होता है. ठीक है, तो ये क्या है? मिनरल है. It present deep inside the earth. So in which category it will come? It will come in non-renewable resource. So I write N. Is it clear? So I write N for this. Is it clear? After that, next is the tree. So I have already explained you the importance of tree in our life. We all living organism are totally depends upon plants. We depend upon plants directly or indirectly. All living organisms, they all are depend upon the plants. Even our living gas, that is oxygen, which we are also getting from the trees. Okay, so what is a tree? Tree coming in which category? Renewable resources. So I write R. क्योंकि पेड़ अगर कट भी जाते हैं, इफ यू आर कटिंग द ट्रीज, तो आप नए ट्रीज भी तो प्लांट करते हो, नए ट्रीज भी तो आप ग्रो करते हो. इज इट क्लियर? सो दिस कम इन विच कैटेगरी? रिन्यूएबल रिसोर्सेज. Next is petrol. When I explained you about petrol, at that time I explained you how the petrol is formed. Petrol is formed with a dead bodies of sea animals. ठीक है, सी एनिमल्स की डेड बॉडी से पेट्रोल बना है. ठीक है, जब ये एनिमल्स डाई कर गए, देन देयर बॉडीज सेटल एट द बॉटम ऑफ द ओशन. ठीक है, सो देयर बॉडी settle at the bottom of the ocean, and after that layer of sand, layer of clay, and above pressure from the water due to millions of years pass, and then these are transferred in the form of a liquid, that is petroleum, or you can say crude oil. And when we refine this in the refineries, then we get petrol, diesel, kerosene, and natural gas. So it takes millions of years to form. And if their stock is completely finished, they cannot be replaced immediately. That is the reason petroleum also, it comes in which category? Non-renewable resource. So I write here N. Is it clear? Next is mountains. Again student, mountain, what are mountain? Mountains are renewable resources. Is it clear? So I write R. Is it clear? Next picture is of a coal. Again I explain you How the coals are formed? Coals are formed from the dead bodies of the plants. पेट्रोलियम में क्या था? That is the dead body of the sea animals, and petroleum is, petrol is, firstly we find petroleum or you can say crude oil, और उसको रिफाइन करके पेट्रोल, डीजल, केरोसिन एंड नेचुरल गैस वी गेट. So that is in the form of a liquid, but here coal, it is not in the form of a liquid, it is in a solid form. Is it clear? And it is formed by the dead bodies of the plants. ठीक है, ये किससे फॉर्म हुआ? डेड बॉडीज ऑफ द प्लांट्स से फॉर्म हुआ. एंड पेट्रोल इज फॉर्म विद द डेड बॉडीज ऑफ द सी एनिमल्स, एंड इट टेक millions of years. So that is the reason coal is also a non renewable resource. Is it clear? Now next is short question answer of the chapter. Okay, now let's start with the short question answers of the chapter. Okay, what is the first question? Which soil is best for growing crops? Question answer you note down in your classwork copy. Question you, I am writing the question also on the board. Now take out your classwork copy and note down the answers. Which soil is best for growing crops? Question number 1. Which soil is best for growing crops? So answer, which soil is best for growing the crop? Alluvial soil is best for growing crops. Alluvial soil is best for growing crops. This I have already explained you, because the rivers are, even I explained you when I teach you northern plains. These northern plains are very fertile, बहुत ज्यादा उपजाऊ है northern plains. What is the reason? Reason is alluvial soil. This is the soil which is मैंने आप लोग को बताया था, this is a mountain soil which is known as silt, SILT, silt. ठीक है, when the rivers are coming from the mountains, so at the time these rivers also carry mountain soil which we say silt with them. Is it clear? जब mountains से rivers आ रही हैं, तो when they are flowing at that time they also carry mountain soil sediments, rock particles with them, and they deposit it in the northern plains. That is also the northern plains are known as food bowl of India. So which soil is best for growing crops? That is alluvial soil is best for growing crops. Note down the answer. Question number 2. From where do we get minerals? From where do we get minerals? Question 2. From where do we get minerals. So student, when I explained you the chapter, at that time I told you from where do we get minerals. We get mineral from deep inside the earth surface. ठीक है, और इसे माइंस में से, खान जो होती है, खदानें जो होती हैं, उसमें से खोद के निकाला जाता है, और जो होल्स करते हैं उन्हें माइन बोलते हैं. ये मैंने आप लोग को एक्सप्लेन किया था व्हेन आई एम टीचिंग यू अबाउट द मिनरल्स. सो मिनरल्स कहां प्रेजेंट है? दे आर प्रेजेंट डीप इनसाइड द अर्थ सरफेस. इज इट क्लियर? सो नोट डाउन द आंसर. we get minerals from deep under the earth's surface. Okay, so note down this answer, student. From where we get the minerals? So we get minerals from deep under the earth surface. We get minerals from deep under the earth's surface. Is it clear? Note down the answer. Let's write the first answer. Question number 3. What are forests? Question number 3. What are forests? Okay, note down, firstly note down this answer. What are forests? What are forests? So student, nature grows lots of tree and plants. Nature grow lots of tree and plants in some areas these are called forest. Is it clear? See, what are forests? What are forests? So what is the answer? Nature grow lots of tree and plants in some areas. These are called forest. Nature grow lots of trees and plants in some areas. These are called forest. These are called forest. Note down the fourth question from your book. Why are the northern plains of India called the food bowl? Is it clear? Why northern plains of India is called the food bowl? Now write the heading first. Question number G. Write detailed answer for the following question. Now we first three question are short answer type question. Is it clear? First three questions are short answer question. Now next G part we have to give detailed answers of the question. First question is why the northern plains. Question 1. Why the northern why are the northern plains are called why are the northern plains of India called the food bowl? Is it clear? Why are the northern plains of India called the food bowl? Note down the answer. The northern plains have alluvial. Northern plains have alluvial, fertile soil. Is it clear? So many crops grow here. So many crops grow here. River Ganga flows here. River Ganga flows here. So it is called the food bowl of India. So it is called the food bowl of India. See student, what is the question? why the northern plains of India called it the food bowl? Why many crops are grown in this area? I explained you because mountains, rivers, because the northern plain has which type of a soil? That is alluvial soil. Which type of a soil the mountain plains have? Mountain plains have alluvial soil. Okay, and so many, that is the reason so many crops grow here, because I told you earlier also, when these rivers are coming from the Himalayas, then they bring a alluvial soil, that is mountain soil, which is also known as silt, silt, silt. Okay, and rock particles, remains of plants with them, and they deposit these into these northern plains. And which river is coming in the northern plain? The name of the river is Ganga. Is it clear? What was the name of the river which is coming in northern plains? That is the river Ganga. Okay, the northern plains have alluvial fertile soil. So many crops here grow here, and river Ganga flows here. So it is called it the food bowl of India. Is it clear? Which river is flowing in this area? Name of the river, it means the river Ganga is coming from the Himalayas. It means the river Ganga is coming from the Himalayas. Is it clear? Note down the next question. What is the next question? What is alluvial soil? How is it formed? Question 2. What is alluvial soil? How it is formed? What is alluvial soil? How is it is formed? Answer. Note down the answer. Many rivers flow from the Himalayas. Many rivers flows from the Himalayas. They carry the fertile soil called alluvial okay. Many rivers which are flow from the Himalayas, they carry the fertile soil called the alluvial soil. And next it is asked how it is formed. So note down, this soil is formed due to the deposit of due to the deposit of sediments due to the deposit of sediments which are brought down by the flowing rivers. Okay, see student, many rivers flow from the Himalayas, that I already explained you. Many rivers flow from the Himalaya and they carry the fertile soil, and this soil is known as alluvial soil. This soil is known as the alluvial soil. Now the question is, how alluvial soil, how it is formed? Is it clear how it is formed? So this soil is formed due to the deposit of sediments which are brought down by the flowing rivers. जो रिवर्स फ्लो करते हुए आ रही हैं, अपने संग पानी लेके आ रही हैं, उनके संग जो सेडिमेंट्स आ रहे हैं, दैट इससे ये हुआ है. Is it clear? This soil is formed due to the deposit of sediments which are brought down by the flowing rivers. Okay, thank you student. Have a nice day.